Today, Palantir announced that they're considering adding Bitcoin to their corporate balance sheet. Palantir is a company that went public last year. They did a direct listing. I think they listed for around $10 a share. Today, I think they're trading somewhere around like the $18 or $19 a share price point after a big fall off from being over $40 a share at one point just a few months ago. Here's the thing that I think is actually really interesting. I believe that Palantir is going to have a large play in Bitcoin because when you look at what their company does, they're able to aggregate mass data, filter out signal from noise, and really put together multivariable equations that can track high-level things. That's a lot to say. What does that mean? In a very distilled sense, I think that Palantir could analyze on-chain analytics to help the US government track Bitcoin taxes and be able to track who's doing what transactions. And they've mentioned a few times in the past that this is something that they're considering, but I consider Palantir to be a company that is highly aligned with Bitcoin. I believe Peter Thiel is one of their lead investors and a big part of the organization. And he's also like in with PayPal that does a few other things that coincide with Bitcoin. But I think the data and logistics play lines up really nicely with the technology that's going to be required to effectively track and tax cryptocurrencies. And I think that Palantir is going to be a big player in that industry. My belief is that Palantir is a great investment. I think that it's not necessarily a great investment in the short run because, as their CEO has said, it's not like a short run play.
We're in this for the long haul. If you are speculating or you are, or you're thinking about the short term, there are plenty of other things to invest in. We're building the company we believe in. We're going to do it for the long haul. There'll be ups and downs.
I don't know what's going to do in the next 3 months, but I would be very surprised if Palantir isn't 2 to 3x what it is today in 5 years. Now, this isn't financial advice. This is just my opinion on it. But I think that Palantir has a big role to play in the future of cryptocurrency. And I think that they are going to be able to help out a lot with the tech. I wouldn't be surprised if they add Bitcoin to their balance sheet. And I think they're up about 45% for the quarter, according to their earnings call. So this is just a quick recap today of what's going on with Palantir, how it could potentially tie into Bitcoin. And I think that in a big picture, they have a large role to play in cryptocurrency into the future, probably more than what most people think.